Hi, and welcome to chemistry. We will be using Canvas this semester as our learning platform. So I just wanted to give you a little tour of my website so you can see how you're going to be receiving information from me and how you will submit assignments for me this semester. If you will go to your Wake ID portal, you can find the Canvas link right here. It looks like a blue flower. And when you click on that, you'll come up with a home page with your account. And the first thing you want to do on the left is to click on courses. This is an example of one of the courses, and there will be 4 choices over here on the left. I'm not sure if you can see these. I think that the screenshot that I'm using is cutting it off, but it says home, assignments, modules, and grades. So on the home page is going to be a lot of information for the class that you may need to revisit. So you have right here is my email address, and this is the best way to contact me. I'll be checking email all throughout the day. If you would like to see our course syllabus, it's going to be listed right here. You do have to be logged into your Wake County account in order to see it, just for privacy issues. But you should be able to, if you're on Canvas, you'll already be signed into your Wake County account. This is my Google site, and this is mostly for parents. You're welcome to go there as well if you like to see a bulleted weekly list of to-do items, or if you want to see what I send to the parents as far as emails go. But for the most part, that's going to be my communication with your parents. What I need you to do is to share that Google site with them and let them know that that's how they will receive information. I'll be sending out a weekly email to the parents, and I'll have an archive of the emails on that Google site, as well as a list of assignments that you'll be doing so they know exactly what you're working on. For this particular semester, because we're doing remote learning, this is the Google Meet live session that you would go to. And then we've got office hours. My website has all of my class videos, and everything pretty much is on the website as well. So if you can't find it here, the website is a little bit more organized, but they did want us to use Canvas, so it's all on Canvas as well. If you'd like to receive reminders, don't do any of this now because this might not be your class. This is just an example. And then finally, the reference pack. The reference pack is a packet of information that you do not need to memorize for chemistry, but that the state expects that you'll be able to use throughout the semester, even on the final exam. So on the final exam, if it is a state exam, they provide the reference packet for you, and it's things like periodic table, all kinds of formulas, information, melting points, boiling points, information that you might need to know. So if I were you, I would go ahead and print that out and just have a copy whenever you do chemistry right near you. But you don't have to. You can just find it online anytime by going to my homepage. And then the last thing is, I just realized I have Remind on there twice. I'm still editing it. This is just our general schedule for the semester. So that's the home page. There's a few other things I wanted to show you. The modules is really where you're going to go for the semester because each individual lesson is going to be on there. So I expect that you'll come to the live Google sessions where I'll be giving brief summaries of things, answering questions, giving important announcements. But if for some reason your internet is not working or your baby brother is screaming and you can't hear, or things happen, you should be able to find all the information on here as well. So again, please come to my Google Live sessions. It's really going to help to be able to interact with the teacher, but you can also find the information here. So these are organized by modules, which is kind of like an outline. So this is our first unit, and this is organized by day. So each one of these pages is a separate day. So for the first day, you would go to Introduction to Chemistry. Second day, you would go here. And what I would suggest is to go one day ahead and go ahead and watch the videos, learn the lessons, and that way when you come to my Google Meet sessions, you can just ask me any questions that you have. They're going to be pretty short. They're only 45 minutes as opposed to the hour and a half that I usually get with you. So it's important that you go ahead and do a little bit of work ahead of time. In these modules, or in these pages, this is an example. So you have links for everything that you need. So as you're reading through it, it'll tell you to do something. You just click on the link. Sometimes it'll be embedded into Canvas. So it might be like a quiz kind of survey where you type directly into it and then click submit, and the answers get sent to me. Sometimes it'll be a submission where you have to handwrite something because handwriting chemical reactions is a lot easier than trying to type them with subscripts and superscripts and arrows and all the symbols that we use in chemistry. So sometimes you'll need to write it on a piece of paper and take a picture and then submit it as a file. And if you don't know how to do that, or if you don't have the technology to do that, I hope you'll let me know so that I can work with you on that. For each lesson, there are going to be some outline notes, and this is from my honors class, not from my AP class. AP class, you don't get the outline. But for my honors class, you'll have outline notes that you can choose to print out if you like to have outline notes to fill in the blank kind of things. If you don't have a printer or you prefer just to write things, you can just take your own notes. However, I do really suggest that you take notes anytime you watch an instructional video from me. Research shows over and over again that writing something down will help you remember it. It'll help you understand it. It helps you stay focused so you're not thinking about something else. And then you have an organized sheet of paper to study instead of watching a video again. So when you go back to study for the final exam, you're not trying to watch all these videos trying to relearn the information that you forgot. You can just study your notes. So please take notes whether you choose to print my outline notes or if you prefer just to write on paper. I have a video for every single lesson, so that way you can pause it if you need to, you can watch it again, you can do what you need to, and these videos follow the outline notes for honors. This is again for honors, but it'll follow the notes and you can just fill in the blanks if you choose to. And then most days you'll have some kind of check to see if you understood it. So it's kind of like in class we would have done a worksheet, but in this way it's kind of like the worksheet is just online. So you do the problems, you practice it, use your notes if you need to, and then you submit your work. And again, sometimes it'll be a quiz embedded in the Canvas site, and sometimes you'll upload your work. And then if you want to go to the next day, that's fine too. So you can work ahead within the module as long as they're opened up. And then at the end of the module, you will have, let's see, it looks like I got into mine. Okay, so this is what you guys are seeing. So then at the end of the module, you'll have either a quiz or a test. The quiz or the test will be assigned from 7:30 until 3:30, so you can take it anytime within that time. I'll assume that you're going to take it during my class period, but if you'd rather wait until after school and take it, or if you want to do it during lunch or something, that's fine. But you'll have a limited time slot to take that, so that way if your internet goes out or something, you still have some more time later in the day to take it. And but you won't be timed for it, so you won't have 8 hours to take it. Once you start it, you need to complete it within the time limit, so probably an hour for a test and 30 minutes for a quiz. Over here, you can also click on your grades. It'll show you your grades for Canvas. However, that's not your grade that you're receiving. PowerSchools is where you're going to really have your grades, because some things in Canvas I might just, I'm looking to see if you've done something, or I'm just giving you, either a 50% or 100 or 0. We're not going with all the different scales. It just depends. So, and it's not weighted according to like what percentage tests are, what percentage homework counts, and that kind of thing. So these are a good guideline, these grades right here, so you can see how you did on an assignment, but it's not going to be what your overall grade is. So just use that as a little baseline for each individual assignment, but it's not, again, your overall. Use PowerSchools for your overall grade. And then there's a few more things I wanted to show you. You can click on View Course Stream over here. It'll give you a list of announcements and assignments. You can see here's a to-do list. If you like things listed and it shows you the dates when they're going to be due. You can look at the notifications. If you want to change when Canvas notifies you, if you don't like receiving notifications, you can turn that off. And then you can go to your calendar, and it even organizes all of your assignments for all of your classes that are in Canvas together. So you can see the ones in green are mine, and they're color-coded by your classes. So however many classes you have in Canvas, you'll have a different color for each one. And you can even change that color. If you don't like the green that's on there, you can go to those 3 dots, and you can change the color for the classes. So that gives you an organized view as well. And then if you go back to the book on the left, it'll take you back to your courses. And that's pretty much it for Canvas. So you'll submit all of your work through Canvas. But again, we'll be doing a live session as well each day for 45 minutes so that I can answer questions and give you some extra resources to help you learn chemistry. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, and I look forward to being your teacher this year. Thanks a lot.